Okay. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you very much, Madrid and Prodif, for this kind invitation. It's really a pleasure and an honor to be here. And it's an outstanding job what you're doing here. And I hope it could be an example for other destinations and nations and regions as well. Well, then let's start. Before going into the focus of the presentation, I would like to add more information in relation to what before Ivor and also Martin and Podi said, aging population. Accessible tourism is tourism for all. For all is, we know everyone now after today that the definition is for people with disabilities, but it's also for parents with the kids, is for everyone. But for everyone in particular is those that are elderly people, because every one of us, one day or another, will be a senior citizen. That's why it's so important if we want to provide services accessible to everyone and also having the possibility of get an economic return, a positive return, both on image but also of visits, to invest on people on accessible tourism for all, but in particular on the elderly people. As we said also today, there is only in Europe about 140 million people with access needs. 65 of them are senior citizens. In the world, there is 1 billion people. Then I want to show you very briefly the numbers about Madrid and Italy. Italy, Spain, sorry, not Madrid, but Spain, Italy, together with Japan and Germany, are leaders in this field. As you can see very briefly, in 2040, if we jump in 2040, we will see at about between 32 and 31, about 1/3 of the population will be over 65 years old. Then in Spain, 10.4%, now my glasses are not here, but I guess it's 10, if I remember well, it's 10.4%, is people over 80 years old. And if you consider the average age, Italy and Spain are very close, it's about 52 years old. Consider that in Italy, in 2000, the average age was 40. So it means that in 40 years, we are getting 12 years. So this is just a picture to really make understand everyone that what we are talking about today is not just for a small niche. It's for everyone, but really for everyone, because it's not only for a period of time, but it's really improving the quality of life of everyone of lives, of the entire society. So let's go into the focus, otherwise they will cut me because I know the time is very limited. I represent here AISM, which is the Italian Multiple Sclerosis Association. Its major activities is related to taking care of people with this kind of disability, with multiple sclerosis. We do scientific research. We take care of them and their families, about 114,000 in Italy. But since in our statute there's also the social inclusion as an objective, then we started in 2000 to dedicate our time and efforts and investment in money as well in accessible tourism. How we do it? This is the scheme. Maybe a little confusing. In any case, now I will be a little more clear. Those are all the activities only in the field of accessible tourism. Practically, we have a network of accessible properties. We have an hotel in Tuscany. We have apartments on the mountains and the Dolomites. We have apartments in Spa, in the islands of Ischia. But then we develop the entire chain of tourism, meaning that we have to provide, in many cases, the transportation, the services, and of course the restaurant, together with accommodation. That's why a few years ago, actually last year, the tour operator, we also created a tour operator, a real tour operator, 1 hour and a half ago. What we do with this, we want, first of all, we promote what we've been doing for 17 years, because in Tuscany we do tours and sightseeing and everything and transportation for everyone going to Tuscany as an incoming and for Italian and foreigner people. But we decided to extend this to other countries and to create packages in each country. We do projects where we go to assess the accessibility, to make accessibility verification, to create itinerary all around Europe, you will see later. But it's not, we cannot go everywhere. We cannot go, we will not be everywhere. And now we are starting actually to connect information and, most important, real packages. And we would like to create a network of capable and reliable organization able to exchange services, meaning we give Tuscany or the Dolomites or Rome or whatever to other partners in other regions of Europe, in the world, and we do the same with others. So we like to create itineraries that are suitable to everyone, and in particular with the inclusion in mind, meaning they're not itinerary or location or properties or transportation only for people with disabilities, for example, but it's open to everyone. Then within this network, we also do events. We do MICE, meaning we organize events. Next year, we are planning already events for about 2,000 people with accessibility in mind. Because even big PCO, professional congress organizations, they are not able to provide accessibility needs. They are not able, I mean, they try, but not always they are successful in providing accessibility in their own events. So we like to consult, to help other associations and other organizations in providing this kind of services. Then we also do project design. As of today, we have a few projects running. One of them is related with some universities, so we would like to bring into university the knowledge and the information related to accessible tourism, so that we can create projects together with universities, so that what we do will have a future with future students, and mainly, as someone in the public was saying today, also in the programs, which will be the most important part, in particular with architecture in architecture department. We have another project with the cruise line aiming to develop accessibility in the ports. It's not very much related to Madrid, but surely it will be about Spain. Sorry. And of course, we have international networking. And let's go further. This is the other one of the property we have. It's like with 60 accessible rooms in Tuscany, but I will go fast over this. And the tour operator and the activities that we are doing right now in the field of accessible tourism, they actually started with a European project. We got the financing for the European Commission. We developed a project. INAT was also a member of that. And after that, we decided not to stop the project, as most of the time it happened, but to develop a real business, and not to get profit. We are a no-profit organization, but to become sustainable. Meaning, and this is what everything and everyone should do in this field, create activities and services that are self-sustainable, meaning that you don't need to do profit, but you need to help yourself and go on. That's what we are doing with the activity I mentioned before. And those are a few tours that we are doing. You can see there is Italy for sure, but you have been also in Slovenia, in Croatia, in Germany, in Austria, in Barcelona, not in Madrid, but I'm sure and confident that in coming weeks we will have some products from Madrid as well, and will be wonderful if you will be able to cooperate in this way, and will be a pleasure, since I've been trying by myself the quality and the accessibility in this territory. I already know that Madrid as a destination and the partner we met as a private partner are reliable and able to provide accessibility, which is the fundamental of everything. Then, okay, the tour. This is our website, and then we will include in everything in the website when soon it will be starting in March, the full product. But as of today, we already have our own products. But we will want, as I said, collecting more. And now maybe we'll start a video. I ask the direction, just a second, I will give you a line, because after all, accessible tourism is inclusion. Inclusion means go on vacation, make itineraries, and have fun. No one, either a person with disability or no one, wants to go abroad or anywhere just because they want to stay in an accessible hotel or in accessible mall, or want to see whatever. They want to have fun, to enjoy the territory, to discover the territory, to experience the food, the tradition, meet the people, etc. This means unforgettable experience. To do this, you have to be all together, and that's what we are trying to do, creating groups of friends, of people that all together, people with disabilities, people without disabilities, people with impairment related to visual impairment or hearing impairment. Usually when we go to visit to make the verification for the territory, we come with an architect, with a video maker, with the people from different disabilities, and all the time we have a great experience. All the time, we don't do like thousands, but we did a few, and it's a great experience for everyone. For people with disabilities and for all the others. It's like a group of friends that go on vacation, and that's the concept that we want to deliver to our clients as well. They want them to go together on vacation and have fun. Maybe we can start with a video, Sandra?